Welcome back to PRM Network. This week, Chase Robertson stays hot, Caraway Speedway, and upcoming races this weekend. All of this coming up on PRM Network. This episode is proudly brought to you by Black Dust with Liquid Absorbent, the ultimate solution for keeping raceways safe and fast. Got oil in the track? No problem. Black Dust works instantly to absorb any loose liquid, whether it's oil, fuel, coolant, water, and it turns into dry, and you're able to use a track blower and blow it off the track. No mess, no delay, just fast, effective cleanup. That keeps the action going. Trusted by pros, built for speed. Black Dust keeps your race on the track. It was a standout weekend for Robertson Racing team at Bowman Gray Stadium, with both the 31 and 23 cars showing strong performance straight off the trailer, leaving drivers Chase and Ryan Robertson confident heading into the night's races. In race 1, Chase started 4th and quickly surged to the lead on lap 4, eventually taking his second win. Ryan held steady in 3rd throughout the race. The brothers celebrated together with a memorial victory lap. The top 5 first race were Robertson, Clifton, Robinson, Orr, and Taylor. In race 2, Connor Branch finished first ahead of Sheets, Taylor, Clifton, and Robinson. Following the modified race, Burt Myers won in a close race with Finney. They were battling for the first place back and forth before Myers ran away in the final lap. This is his 98th win at Bowman Gray Stadium. Brandon Ward came in 3rd with the Southerns. Fleming rounded out the top 5. After week 3, the point standings in the Sportsman division has Chase Robinson leading at 141 points. Then 18-year-old Connor Branch is slowly on the rise with 128 points close behind. The rest of the field involves Clemens, Orr, and Wood. In the modified point standings, Mike Spinney climbs into 1st with 142 points and surpassed Brandon Ward, who is 2nd with 134. Burt Myers 3rd, Ryan Flores 4th, and Kyle Southern round out the top 5. There were stadium stock and street stocks that also raced, and here are the results from those races. At Careway Speedway, limited late model Grant Davison earned a hard-fought win in the main event after starting 2nd and passing Bryce Brinkley on the final lap. Brinkley had the lead on lap 99, but a small mistake allowed Davison to take the lead and win by 0.338 seconds. Aberneth, Crum, London McKenzie 4th, Rusty Daniel rounded out the top 5. In the Chargers divisions, Matthew Smith held off 2024 champion Brody Duggins for the win. Duggins, in his first 2025 start, he battled with both Smith and 3rd place Justin Hathcock. Cody Griffin and Wilson completed out the top 5. In the 602s, Joel Blevlinger was awarded the win after Ryan Lauder was disqualified for refusing a post-engine dyno. Bellinger had run close behind Lauder throughout the race. Brian Weber finished 2nd, followed by Connor, Caitlin, and Wes. 3 other divisions that raced last weekend. These included U-Car, Legends Cars, Bandoleros, and now here are the results from those races. Over at Elk Creek Dragway, they had an exciting night of drag racing. He won the street stock, Brandon White in the Gamblers division, Travis Kinzer in the Sportsman, and lastly, the Junior Dragsters won by Colin Holst. Over at Wythe Raceway, they hosted their weekly with the 602 late models and 602 modifieds. In the crate late models, Travis Greer took the win, and the 602 modifieds, Junior Davis secured his 1st place over Justin Blevins.
American Big Rig Racing comes to East Alabama Motor Speedway this Saturday night. These big motor monsters will amaze you as they burn up the track at the playground of power. Plus, we've got got $2,000 to win 602 late models and $1,000 to win for Road Warrior Racing divisions. Bring the whole family to see ground-pounding action of these giant trucks on the High Bank Oval this Saturday night. American Big Rig Racing at East Alabama Motor Speedway, the playground of power.
Hoping the weather will hold off this week due to the past two causing lots of cancellations and postponements up and down the East Coast. It will be an action-packed this weekend, starting off with Friday night at Z-Car Max Tour and gearing up for the historic weekend at North Wilkesboro Speedway. The events will be streamed live on Flow Racing, with FS1 providing national television coverage for the Late Model Stock Series race, a first for the series. This event is part of NASCAR's All-Star Weekend and is expected to draw a large crowd. The entry lists are impressive, featuring 43 late model stock cars entries and 26 pro late models entries, including notable drivers such as Josh Berry, Sammy Smith, and Corey Helm. Additionally, NASCAR legend Kevin Harvick is set to compete in the Window World 125, adding to the event's prestige. The same night at Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida, they will meet the Drivers' Night with gates opening at 5 p.m. and Green Flag at 8 p.m. They will be having Sportsman, Crown Stock, Pure Stock, and Outlaws. On Saturday, there will be plenty of races. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Bowman Gray will have their Demolition Derby, so prepare for the carnage. Here are the rest of the asphalt races this week. On to the dirt and drag racing side. Big rigs are back at East Alabama Speedway this Saturday night. It will be an exciting night with gates opening at 4:30 and racing starting at 6. Carolina Sprint Tour will be at the Carolina Speedway on the 16th for sprint car action. Farmington Dragway is having 2 nights of racing, one on May the 16th with motorcycles points race. Then on May the 18th, there will be their first fast time race with the Southeastern Volkswagen Association. Thank you for joining us this week. If you would, check out our Western North Carolina update. Please like and subscribe.
It's May 8th, 2025, and here is your update from Western North Carolina. Where I am in Swannanoa, the Swannanoa River is right over there. 70's on the other side of that. I made a video here back in November when these trailer houses here were first condemned, and they were all vacant at that time. Now they've all been demoed, so that's good. That's progress. We like to see progress. The demolition, though, left a big pile of trash that has not been removed, so we're hoping that the federal and state debris crews won't forget to come back down here on the other side of the river and keep cleaning so we can protect public health and safety. But what I want to let y'all understand is that the challenges for the families who went through the storm, it's ongoing, and they're having a hard time getting caught up, because we just met with a family here and we're trying to figure out a plan to help them. They were paying $330 a month in rent prior to Helene for the mobile home that sat here. In the storm, they lost their cars, their storage shed, all their personal belongings, and both of them were entrepreneurs, so all their business equipment gone too, and the house they were renting. In addition, they lost their community because their daughter was in the next mobile home, their son was in the next, and they knew the people across the street. So you had a tight-knit community that even got to get in the Swannanoa River in the evenings to cool off. Now where they're renting, they're not near all this extended community family, and they're paying $1,500 a month in rent. That's not sustainable for somebody who lost all their business equipment and for whom the help has run out. And I tell you this because I'm glad we're making progress. I'm glad there is some attention to cleaning up the things that are left behind, the trailers that were devastated and condemned. But I also want you to understand that there are families like this that are hurting, and they have nowhere to go because we still have to solve the housing crisis. So please stay engaged. Please find a way to connect to one of the nonprofits working in Western North Carolina, whether it's Samaritan's Purse or the Baptist Men or us at Patriot Relief, because we're not giving up on these people. These are our neighbors. This is North Carolina. And until the governor finds a way to unlock the dollars so we can make them whole, it's up to us.